So my name's Tommy Reid. I started a company called NextGen Cleaning Services Limited. So we're based in Inverclyde. So we do water-fed pole window cleaning. I bought a second van, and this van's kitted out for doing pressure washing, soft washing, but we were using the soft washing system out of backpacks. Not very efficient, very labour intensive. And that's the reason why I've come down here to get a new system fitted. That's right, the calculation's already done for you. All you've got to do is get the foam right, which is where the air compressor comes in. But we were finding that we're wasting lots of chemicals because it was just running off. Whereas when we apply the foam on the surface, it will stay there using surfactants. And that means that it'll have a longer dwell time, it'll use half the chemicals, and we'll get through the work a whole lot quicker. There's no another system out there like this. You know, I've looked, I've been on YouTube, watched countless videos, and everyone still seems to do the backpack method, or they apply a 12-volt pump, but the chemical goes everywhere, and there's lots of chemical runoff. Whereas this, you've got it self-contained. You know, there's no runoff, and you're using half the chemicals in half the time, and that's the reason why I went for the system. Yeah, well, I've purchased a 55-foot hydro pole with a brush attachment, and that means by using the brush, I'm not going to spray chemical everywhere. There's not going to be any much drift, and that means I'm in control of the brush at all times, and then applying the chemical and then letting it dwell, and then all we're doing is coming back and rinsing it off with pure water, and it leaves the surface spotless. Yeah, it was just chemical ratios. Using hot water accelerates the chemical reaction. So in other words, a 2% mix, mixing it with hot water will be a 4% mix. So you're using less chemical, but it's doing the work on the job. I'm using a cold water system, but the Foamion system, I just set it up to a right chemical mix, and the machine just does everything else for me. Yeah, well, we're in for a big project. It's 107 flats that are covered with black and red algae, and they're unsightly. So I've put a price in per flat to do them, but the Foamion system is going to cut my time down by 2/3. I'll apply the chemical while it's dwelling. I'm on to the next building, and then when that's dwelling, I'm rinsing it off. So it just keeps me going. The other thing is my van's locked at all times. So I don't have to worry. I've got a water supply, I've got a 650 litre tank in the back, and I just top it up as and when required. So it's going to really, instead of doing one house a day, I could possibly do 2.
I think that's actually basically everything that I'm going to ask you now. Have you done this before?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, mate, you're on it. It's like I gave you a script or something.
Yeah, I just know my stuff.
Yeah,
You know, and when I'm talking to customers, they're going, wow. But if you don't know what you're talking about, they're not going to put you in safety of your house, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the way we operate. We're safety conscious. I'm safety. I don't want to be causing any disruption to customers, and I don't want to injure anyone, so that's the whole reason behind that.